Hey, my name is Shaun. I am a Scottish vlogger, and in today's episode, we're talking about Texas barbecue.
A movie set of the Wild West or something. I don't know if this place is real or if it's just all like a set.
My first ever experience of Texas and Texas barbecue happened a few years ago, before COVID. I visited Texas for real. And high up on my list of things to do was go to a rodeo and eat Texas barbecue.
Beans, macaroni. Look at the size of this rib. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. I've now moved on to a pork rib, and look at that.
You got the meat sweats.
Look at that. I have as well. I've totally got the meat sweats.
As a lover of good food, I fell in love with Texas barbecue. Can anything else really compare? The place left a big impression on me, and I long to return. But perhaps, especially the warm and friendly people, and the food. Well, I have found out that a Texas-inspired barbecue place is open here in Edinburgh, my hometown in Scotland. I had to check it out. This is the Smitty, a back alley joint in Edinburgh's new town. Smitty, by the way, is an old Scottish word meaning the workshop, where a craftsman would create his wares. I was curious to discover what this culinary workshop had to offer, and if it could get anywhere close to the real Texas barbecue I'd experienced a few years previously. First thing was first on arrival. We were treated to a good dram of bourbon, offered by the head pit guy and owner of the Smitty, Cameron.
Oh, that warmed you up. Yeah.
The Smitty offers a great selection of classical Texan barbecue fare. Brisket, burnt ends, ribs, both beef and pork, cornbread, as well as the other classics you would expect to find in a Texas barbecue.
Burnt ends gone, stop living in the past. Pork butt still here. Welcome. Apple cider vinegar, like quite a neutral dressing, but what we don't do is cool it to fucking sauce it and stuff. Mac and cheese, I've got, but it'll take me a couple of minutes to grill you a fresh one. So I've got that, but it'll just take a couple of minutes. Cornbread we got, no beans, slaw we got.
Okay. I think definitely brisket.
Okay.
And definitely...
I'll let you have a minute to think and I'll grab a pen.
Okay.
Mac and cheese. I was never a fan of mac and cheese until I went to the United States. And since I went to the United States, I fell in love with it, so I'm curious.
Told you.
Thank you, everyone. We nearly made enough money. We're not going to go out of business. We love you guys. Love you, Mimi. Thank you.
Now it's time for...
You don't eat that.
I'm going to try it. Cornbread. Homemade cornbread. And I'm sure by the owner it's a very good one made today, fresh. So let's give this a wee go. It's nice. Becca, you're going to love it.
I already had it. It's really nice.
That is a feast. A proper meat feast. We've got the ribs there. The brisket is hiding under there somewhere. Pickles on the edge. Cornbread. Mac and cheese. There's the brisket, which has been made overnight. Melt in the mouth stuff.
What's it better be?
Wow, it's good.
No offense, but if it isn't, are you on camera?
Yeah, it's all good.
In that case, it's a delightful product.
It's a delightful product.
Oh my god.
That is a bit of brisket. I'm not going to drop it.
You will.
Tech is very anxious. I'm going to drop the brisket.
Totally not necessary.
try some of the cherry sauce as well, which is on that brisket. Sweet. Pickle. I don't even know how.
Take the sauce away. Wait.
I think here in Scotland we don't know how to eat ribs properly. So like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be my hands or a knife and fork, but I'm just gonna get stuck in. These ribs look and smell delicious. This is meat that you want and you need in your life. No doubt. I don't even care how messy I get. Oh my god. I don't want to waste any. That's just pure meat. Oh my god. Of urgent need of doing that. I'm a happy man right now. I don't know if that's apparent, but I'm very happy. This is what life's all about. I'm trying to decide what's better, the brisket or the ribs. I think for me, it has to be the brisket. No, for me it has to be the ribs. The ribs are sensational. But Tekka says she prefers the brisket. Still the brisket. They're both good. They are both good. But for me, the ribs take the edge. The flavour. With this cherry sauce, it's like a cherry smoked cherry sauce. It is unreal. What's that sauce again? Cherry?
Yeah, but not just one. It's so we boil down black like fresh cherries with a bottle of port. The secret ingredient is a really expensive bottle of port.
That's what it is.
And it's funny because we had some French people and they were like, "Why does it taste good?" And I'm like, there's a lot of wine in it.
It is amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Cameron was kind enough to show me his backstage, where he takes great care to smoke his meat for many hours until it's perfect.
Lithuania, give people a barbecue mix, God bless them. And it's about, I think it's about 500 gallons, roughly speaking. But the negative of this is you've got one big door.
Yeah.
So unlike the American ones, we can't keep the heat in, you know.
Yeah.
But we've got these two briskets that literally finished about, oh my god,
Hot.
20 minutes ago. And I'll see if I can. There we go.
Hot.
So once we get to about roughly about 170 degrees ish, we wrap everything in foil, and we do that on purpose. Like traditionally you'd use peach paper. The reason we use foil is that with grass-fed beef it's much leaner. There's less fat, and we actually want to keep all that fat in there. But look at that. That's the finished product after 12 or 13 hours.
That was good stuff.
So we use we take quite a rough cut.
Yeah.
You'll see Americans finish them much lower, but they're all grain finished. So they're a totally different beast. And we really had to almost go back to the drawing board when we started, because we realized that little stupid things like all our temperature probes are in F.
Yeah.
Because everything's in F for America.
Yeah.
You know. But you realize it's all based on the grain finished beef.
Yeah.
Not on the grass finished beef, you know.
So what was my verdict on the Smitty? Well, I can honestly say it compares very favourably with the barbecue we had in Texas. Cameron obviously puts in a lot of time and effort into learning his craft, and into making his food as good as it can be. I really hope the fickle Edinburgh dining public can put down their fast food burgers and flock to the Smitty, because they will be in for a treat. If you'd be interested to read more of my food and travel adventures, go to my new blog website and subscribe. The website is www.traveleatriot.com. I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks very much for watching.
Absolutely demolished.